We're all built differently. Some of us are born fast, strong, or brilliant, while others might struggle in those same areas. But what if I told you that our strengths and weaknesses aren't just things we have, they're things that shape who we become? Think about it. Every strength comes with a hidden cost, and every weakness hides an opportunity. A genius mind might struggle with overthinking, while someone who feels they're too slow might develop unmatched patience and care. You see,
The things we're good at can push us forward, but they can also hold us back if we lean on them too much. A strength is only as valuable as the way we use it. On the flip side, a weakness, when embraced, can become the spark that makes us extraordinary. Take some of the world's greatest innovators, for example. Many of them faced challenges that could have held them down. But instead of letting their weaknesses define them, they found ways to turn those very weaknesses into fuel.
Someone who couldn't fit into traditional molds found a new way to create. Someone who couldn't speak loudly made their words unforgettable. Now, let's talk about perfectionism. It's often seen as a strength, a drive for excellence, an unwillingness to settle for anything less than the best. But perfectionism can also be a trap. The fear of making mistakes, of falling short, can hold us back from even starting. It can lead to procrastination, burnout, or a never-ending cycle of self-doubt.
What's fascinating, though, is that perfectionism isn't all bad. When harnessed in the right way, it can fuel an incredible attention to detail or the persistence to keep going when others give up. The key is to find balance, knowing when to push for excellence and when to let go and accept that sometimes good enough is truly good enough.
So let's zoom in on my specific situation. My anonymity right now? You could call it a weakness. It might make it harder to connect or harder for you to trust me. After all, we tend to bond with what we can see and hear clearly. But here's the other side. It's also a strength. It makes this channel different. It makes our journey something unique, something more than just me sitting in front of a camera and talking. It adds a layer of curiosity, a layer of creativity.
My anonymity challenges me to connect with you in ways that don't rely on the usual shortcuts, like my voice, my face, or my expressions. And that's what I mean when I say strengths and weaknesses shape us. They define how we approach the world and how we find ways to thrive.
So here's my question to you. What are your strengths and weaknesses? What parts of you have held you back, and which have pushed you forward? And how can you use both, together, to grow? This is what makes us human. It's not about being perfect. It's about learning to balance the light and the shadows, to let our weaknesses teach us and our strengths guide us.
As this channel grows, I'll keep sharing pieces of my strengths and weaknesses with you. Bit by bit, you'll see how they shape me, just like yours shape you. So if you're here for this journey, hit subscribe, leave a comment, and tell me one strength or one weakness you're proud of. Because the truth is, they're both worth celebrating. Together, we can unlock what's next. So let's grow to make it to the next reveal.